Breaking news. Just a few hours ago, President Xi Jinping and U.S. President Donald Trump finally got on the phone discussing our troubled trade relationship. So, very good news. Um, so, what do we know about it? Let's see here. A call that almost lasted an hour and a half. I think that's what we heard from Washington. Um, One almost exclusively focused on trade. Again, that's something we heard from President Trump. Um, how did he put it in both a tweet on Truth Social and also speaking to reporters earlier today in Washington? He said the relationship had gotten, quote, a little off track, unquote. But now, after the call, both sides, or the relationship between both sides, is in very good shape. Uh, negotiations. Negotiations are supposed to happen soon, shortly, as Trump said. And those will involve, again, Treasury Secretary Bessent, USTR Jamieson Greer, and this time it looks like it will also include Commerce Secretary Howard Lutnick. Um, Most important for Washington, apparent progress on loosening access for rare earth exports, something that has been top of the list for the U.S. Uh, Trump, again, to quote Trump from earlier today, there should no longer be any questions respecting the complexity of rare earth products. Okay, we will see if indeed that is the case going forward. What did China tell us? If we compare the two readouts, China said that little bit tougher tone from Xi Jinping in the Chinese readout. He said the U.S. must lift its negative measures. What are they talking about? Number one, they're talking about the U.S. Continued restrictions on China's access to AI advanced semiconductor chips, particularly focused on NVIDIA. Um, we've also seen recently, you'll remember, restrictions on Chinese access to airplane technology and also to chemicals. And another really important one from Beijing's perspective, the software used for advanced semiconductor production. Um, Whereas Trump said it was all trade or almost all trade, the Chinese readout shows that Xi Jinping uh, told Washington, told Trump that the U.S. must not take any further actions to inflame the Taiwan Strait. Uh, this really means more military sales from the U.S. to Taiwan, which, as we know, uh, does not please Beijing in the least. Uh, and then a really big development, and I would say a very welcome one. Xi Jinping said that the U.S. announced that Chinese students are now welcome to study in the United States. Trump earlier today said, quote, Chinese students are coming, no problem, no problem. It's our honor to have them, seeming confirmation. So maybe the Marco Rubio announcement of last week on Chinese students was more about a negotiation ploy. We'll see. Uh, as I said at the outset here, this is very good news, but unfortunately, things could fall apart. First of all, rare earth exports. China knows that its dominance of the production and processing of rare earth is its key point of leverage over the U.S. and indeed over the world. There is very little guarantee, no guarantee, that Beijing is going to end its process of controlling the world's access to rare earths. That would be sheer stupidity, I would have to say. Um, at the same time, as I mentioned in last week's trade war, this has become much more than just a competition over trade and tariffs. It's a battle over control of global supply chains and also advanced technology. U.S. moves to restrict China's access to advanced semiconductors, the software that makes them, and other advanced technology is not going to go away. So, again, good news for now. let's take it when we can get it. We haven't had a lot of it recently, but we'll have to see what happens going forward. And there is lots of room for an unwinding of the progress made today, and presumably made in what will be a quick meeting, or a meeting happening shortly between the U.S. and China side again. Lots of time for that to unravel, unfortunately, before mid-August, when the 90-day tariff pause uh, uh, ends. That's it for now. Stay tuned. Thanks.